Hello, Harley from Knowlton North. I've been working in my yard for about 5 days. I probably should have filmed some of it. It was actually coming out pretty good. It's a lot of work. I had a bunch of stumps ground down and I had to clean up all the roots and the 5 truckloads of wood chips. But I was just sitting here taking a break and something went over my head. I was like, what the hell? And it was the female duck landed in the pond. I didn't realize the male was already in there. They're literally 15 feet away. I haven't seen the female for quite a while. I assume she's got eggs somewhere. They used to lay eggs all around the house here, shrubs and gardens, but raccoons always found them and finished them off. She's having a good time cleaning up. The male's literally right under the fountain. Oh, sorry. But I guess as we know, water doesn't bother them, right? Well, let's go check out my little project. I could use a break, actually. Jesus, she's having a good bath. Maybe she has been on the eggs for a few days. So I had like, I don't know what, dozen big old stumps in my lawn. I cut trees down, like these pine trees. Some big old beasts about 7 or 8 years ago. And they were all through here, and there were roots everywhere. The guys couldn't mow, the grandchildren couldn't come and hang out without breaking the neck. So I put that path in with some of the chips to the neighbors. But you see, we still got the deer coming regularly. Usually by this time of year they stop coming. So I've been busting my ass. I know it doesn't look like much, but I've lugged truckloads of roots and stumps and wood chips out of here. Of course, they missed that one. So that's right in the middle of everything, and that baby is pretty tough, and I'm beat, so that's going to stay there for a while. So I'm in the process right now. I had to redo along my driveway again. So I'm in the process of getting it all leveled out, which I've done, and seeded. When I get this done, which I'm almost done, I'm going to have lunch, get my crack cleaned up. Now I got 3 holes here that we dug last year. But 3 more, I don't know what they are, actually, a couple pines and a fir tree maybe. But this is what I had all over the yard. They missed this one completely. But I think my mow guy can get around it, which is kind of what I want. That's kind of the biggest thing, if they can get in there and clean up without taking hours to trim. There's another stump. That's what was all in these areas, so it's looking good. Whew, I know it kicked my ass. We got back from vacation Sunday and I've been working on it ever since. Today's Thursday. But it does look good. You can actually walk through here without breaking your neck. I limbed up underneath everything last year. Keep shit off the ground. And so they can get under there and mow and trim without busting everything. These shrubs I had to cut way back. They're growing like nuts in here. Once these back trees grow, half this stuff, probably 7 years, I'll probably be taking out that pine and that pine. But once these grow to get some coverage in here. These guys are a little slow back here because they don't get much sun because of the pines, the old pines. But these old pines are falling over. Every storm we lose 1 or 2 more. So that's why these are here. Just to kind of hide the neighbors from us and vice versa. But yeah, it used to be a cluster back here. Now it's going to be nice. I've put a bunch of seed down. I just found a bag of white clover, so I'm going to throw that in there. And I got some, what the hell's it called? The throw and grow stuff. I don't know if that works, but I found an old bag in there, so I'm going to throw that in there because we have the deer come through here quite a bit. Especially in the winter and spring. So, but yeah, I don't know if you've seen this in any of my old videos, but looks a hell of a lot better, and it's a lot safer too. I actually rototilled my garden before I went on vacation. It rained 4 inches after I left, of course, but I rototilled in about 4 or 5 bags of play sand to loosen it up a little bit. Next year I think I'm gonna do 4 or 5 more if stuff grows okay. So I got some veggies to get those started. Tomorrow I'll probably go get all the rest of my plantings and hanging plants and all that stuff and just be done with it. My grapes, they've been in here like 3 or 4 years and they've finally taken off. Last year they started taking off and they're growing like gangbusters now. I guess it takes 2 or 3 years for them to get started, I guess, but I got them wrapped around this arbor for now. I don't know how long that's going to last. They kind of grow like crazy. Of course, I tried to bend some of them around and wind them in between the lattice work and tie them on, but when they're not green, they're pretty stiff, so I broke a couple off. So I gave up on that until they get growing again. Hopefully they'll limber up. Alright, so anyway, that's that, but still waiting for the mow guys to come. Maine sucks when it comes to mowing your lawn the first couple times. Sometimes it takes weeks to get in here because, like I said, it rained 4 inches last week. And the problem is, it's been beautiful this week. It's supposed to rain all weekend this weekend, and next weekend it's supposed to rain all weekend. But the taller the grass gets, the harder it is for it to dry out because the sun and wind doesn't get to it, to the ground. So, see if the ducks are still there. I think they are. I think I see a head pooped out. Oh, there they are. They're not too concerned about stuff. They lay right around the yard with the beagle and my daughter's dog, and I've been working out here all morning. Well, he probably thinks I got corn. Maybe I'll go put some corn down for him. Alright, well, it's just a little tour around what I've been doing. But I just really wanted to show you the ducks in the pond. She's still primping. I think he might have just walked over here to get between her and me. Alright, folks. Heading to camp next weekend, hopefully, if it doesn't pour for 3 days. Enjoy the outdoors. God bless America.